Hey, this is Tuhon Aditya from LightHaven. Today we're going to be going over some stick fighting or stick sparring concepts using the Tyre. Very briefly, it's important to understand why it is that this way of training is relevant. Now, we don't always have access to a partner, and even when we have access to a partner, it's often very helpful to train concepts like coordination, timing by yourself and then take those movements to a partner. Tyre training is also very beneficial for increasing the power of our strikes. We're going to be learning an umbrella based drill in which we're learning how to use our umbrella both as a means of exiting from an engagement and as a means of entering an engagement. So we're going to have an umbrella after a strike and before a strike. We're also going to be learning to do the same thing with our striking. So we're going to be learning how to enter into an engagement behind a strike and to strike as I'm exiting away from an engagement as well to stop my opponent from following me out. So we're going to divide everything into entering and exiting, and it's going to be very important to know when you are entering and when you are exiting, otherwise what we're going to do is going to become a little bit confusing. The footwork we're going to use is something that we should be already pretty familiar with, and that's I'm going to be standing in my bladed stance with my weapon hand, weapon leg in front. And essentially when I'm going forward, I'm going to be using my front leg. When I'm going back, I'm going to be using my back leg. And I'm trying to maintain this stance throughout. I do not want to end up like this. When I'm going forward, I'm maintaining the stance. When I'm coming back, I'm maintaining the stance. I'm also going to be incorporating diamond footwork into the end of what we're doing. The first two combinations, I'm going to be exiting with an umbrella and entering with a variation of angle 1, either fluid or broken. So the first two are pretty simple. I'm going to be stepping back. As I step back, I'm going to be stepping back with my umbrella, and then I'm coming in with a fluid angle 1. That's number 1. Number 2 is I'm stepping back with the umbrella and coming forward with a broken angle 1, and now as I step back, I'm going to have a fluid angle 1. Now I'm going to enter with the umbrella. So I'm entering with the umbrella, exiting with the fluid angle 1, entering with the umbrella, broken angle 1 to fluid angle 1. The only addition now is going to be that the second time I come with the broken one and the fluid one, my footwork is going to be a little bit different because I want to from here switch back into exiting with the umbrella, entering with the strike. So what I'm going to be doing is, as I enter with the umbrella and I strike this broken angle 1, my back foot is going to come in line with the front foot, and I'm going to step back in a close triangle sort of footwork formation. 1, strike, I've come into my close triangle. Now I'm going to take this leg back into that to finish that half diamond with that fluid angle 1. And now I'm going to step back with the umbrella, step in with the angle 1 again. Now let's see this same thing on the Tyre. I'm going to stand in my bladed stance, step back with the umbrella, fluid angle 1, step back with the umbrella, broken angle 1. As I step back, fluid angle 1. Now enter with the umbrella, exit with the strike, enter with the umbrella, broken angle 1, fluid angle 1, exit with the umbrella, enter with the strike, and then the cycle goes on and on and on. The first thing to look out for is to be very clear in your head, what is it that I'm exiting with and what is it that I'm entering with. In the first bit, you're imagining that someone is feeding you or striking you with a forehand strike. You're stepping back with that umbrella, making space between you and the strike using your footwork and having that umbrella as an insurance policy, and then stepping back in with that angle 1. In the second bit, you are again looking to make an entry. Here, in the first bit, you're almost counter-attacking. In the second bit, you are being more offensive. You know that as you're entering, most commonly, people are going to hit you with an angle 1. It's the easiest and most common reaction that you get. And that's why a lot of people will enter behind an umbrella. So they'll have an umbrella as they enter, and then they'll strike. And that's the second bit that we're doing. We're entering behind that umbrella, and then as we're exiting, we're striking with that angle 1. The next thing you're going to have to keep in mind is that once you have finished one cycle of the combination, so you've entered with the umbrella, you've done close triangle footwork with the broken angle 1, you've done the half diamond with the fluid angle 1. Now it can be tempting to from here itself enter for the next cycle, but if you enter from here, then you're going to be entering with the umbrella. To start the next cycle, you want to be exiting with the umbrella. So after you've done the half diamond, make sure you're exiting with the umbrella. And now you might have to take a slightly bigger step forward to get back in range for that fluid angle one because of the half diamond before the sort of retreat into the umbrella. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, if you learned from what you saw, please do like and share this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. If you have anything to add to the discussion, leave that in the comments down below. If you have any questions or requests for future videos, please also leave that in the comments down below. All of these things really do help out the school and the channel a lot. A huge thank you to all of our patrons. Thank you so much for your support. If you would like to know more about our Patreon page, check out the link I'm going to leave in the description down below. Lastly, our online classes are up and running. Our residential program is up and running. To train with us, either in Goa or wherever you are in the world, check out the email address I'm going to leave in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.